Harris of Auburn Hills, Michigan. The Detroit Pistons come into this one after the win against Orlando.
Well, they were fortunate to be up against a D that looked totally overmatched. I mean, there wasn't much that they couldn't do offensively.
Yeah, they completely had their way with it.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, courtesy of State Farm. Kirilenko, Millsap, and Jefferson are the front court. Devin Harris is out there with Bell. And for the Pistons, a quick, he's in at shooting guard. Rip Hamilton out there with Odom. Then it's Brooks, and it's Maxio in at the center position.
It's really weird, guys, to not see the Jazz in the postseason. They have found their way in so consistently over the last 20 years, really, guys.
You're right. Now here's Kirilenko. Can't get it to go. Hamilton with some nice D. Jefferson picks him up. Takes it up. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Hamilton's got his first basket of the night. And Clark back to the Jazz. They came close, but too much upheaval, Steve, I think, on their roster. Kind of sunk their season.
Yeah, I agree. And they're in a rebuilding mode now, but you can't count the Jazz out of the playoff picture for long. Not with their history. They have been one of the strongest franchises in the NBA.
6 to shoot. Here's Millsap. And Maxio pulls it down.
Well, he did a nice job to get open there. Just a little unlucky not to knock it down.
Here's the quick. Into Maxio. Jefferson picks him up. Leaps for it. Brooks defended by Bell. Brooks kicks to Maxio. Here's the quick. Defended by Bell. And the shot is good. He's got 6.
Come on now, you got to pay better attention than that on a shooter like him. He'll make that 10 times out of 10.
Harris passes to Millsap. No good again that time.
What a year it was for Paul Millsap last season, guys, with Carlos Boozer leaving for Chicago as a free agent. Millsap stepped into that starting power forward role, really delivered for Utah.
Here's Harris, and blocked. Now the Pistons with it. Harris against Brooks. Takes it up and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Devin Harris. Back to Millsap and Boozer. You could see Millsap, Clark, as a backup, had the talent with Boozer ahead of him all those years up in Salt Lake.
Yeah, he certainly did. I mean, Utah had one of the best 1-2 punches at that position, Kevin. But it just didn't make sense, again, to keep both of them because you saw Millsap being able to be an effective starter and a little younger than Boozer as well. So I think it made sense to give him the nod.
Now we're going to get a chance to check in with Doris Burke, who had a talk moments ago with head coach Ty Corbett. Doris?
Kevin, he told me that it's no secret what their bread and butter is defensively. It's our ability to influence shots, frustrate their shooters, and come away with blocks. And he told me we can expect to see plenty of that today. Guys?
Terrific, Doris. Thanks. Clark, what's your take on that?
I like the mindset they're coming in with right now. I think it's the right mindset. A strong defensive effort from them today. I mean, I think it's essential.
Steve?
Well, no question. If they can have success defensively, they're going to create some offensive opportunities for themselves in transition. 5 straight misses to start the game. I don't know if they're loose yet.
Brooks. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Harris outside. Guarded now by Aaron Brooks. Harris outside. And Millsap backing in. To stop the drought. They get it back. Here's Jefferson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, don't give up anything for free. I like that. Send him to the line.
Yeah, they don't want to sit back and watch you lay it in. I mean, make them earn it. Make them earn it. Don't give up anything easy. Jefferson couldn't quite get his numbers back to the career highs he had in 2009, but he came close, and I thought he turned in a really strong year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Odo. And Dudley subbed in for Richard Hamilton. The Jazz also with the sub. Favors is checked in. Well, Clark, to back up what you said on those numbers from Jefferson, 18.6 points and about 10 rebounds a game. Steve, not too shabby.
Yeah, pretty good numbers for a center. I'll take that any day. And you just hope that Minnesota can parlay that production from Al Jefferson and Kevin Love and some of those young players. You hope they can parlay that into a more productive season as a team.
They've been outstanding here in the first quarter. Great spacing, excellent passing, and the three-point shooting has been unbelievable.
Utah calls timeout. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Now, tough to win when the ball doesn't go in the hole. And that was a team that was ice cold shooting the ball that night.
Well, Steve, shooting percentage is a function of the kind of shots you get. And if you don't get good ones, you're not going to shoot a good percentage. That was their problem, poor shot selection.
Here's Jefferson. Boy, he just disappeared against Indiana, and they really needed him. He's guarded by Dudley. Fades. Al Jefferson again. Jefferson's got his second bucket of the night.
He has so much offensive imagination. Always seems like he's ready to try something new.
Here's the quick. And here is Dudley. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. It's hauled in by Harris. Left side, Harris. Jefferson dishes to Kirilenko. He feeds it to Favors. Tries to keep it alive. As we grind through the season, let's see how the West is shaping up. Look at the Lakers. Right now, they're off to a fast start. First place in the conference. And checking out Utah. 7.5 games away.
Checking out Utah, they've really struggled much the same way they did a year ago. It just hasn't gotten much better for them.
Clark, for me, they didn't show a whole lot of fight when the tide turned against them, and that's what the NBA is all about. It's about getting off the mat, because adversity is going to hit every single team. It's always how you respond that's important.
Watson kicks to Miles. Three-pointer. The quick yanks down the defensive rebound. And here are the Pistons now. They're on a 15-6 run. The three is launched. Another three for Detroit.
Tell you what, he's draining the three ball at will, guys.
Yeah, he is, and they've got to find a way to get out there on it.
Watson kicks to Jefferson. The tray gets the bucket. Watson's got his first 3 points of the game. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter.